Hello, my name is Chris, and I'm from Divas with Ideas, and today we are at UFO Bar in Detroit, and I'm here with Diva.
CleoTheeDoll tonight because we're at UFO Bar and I'm ready to kill the deck. So I'm excited.
How would you describe yourself? What do you do, Cleo?
I would say I am a music coordinator of sorts. Just making music for the gays and the girls, and some days to just fuck to on the dance floor. A little bit of gyrating, like I live.
Yeah,
That's what I'm giving tonight.
that's
I hope
what it's
you
all
enjoy
about.
it. I don't know. I would say that that's what I
That's
would
what
describe myself.
encompasses.
That's what CleoTheeDoll is. Like sex, like music, like creativity, like fun, uniqueness. Like
It's sexy, it's
that's what it
party,
gives.
it's
Exactly.
everything. Yeah. Is there any like projects coming up that you're excited about?
I actually do have a song coming out. I didn't know if I was gonna release it or not,
Ooh.
but it comes out. It comes out the 19th. It comes out the 19th.
Okay.
It's called I Hate You. It's more of like a punk rock esque, like more all very different from my like club music and my like sad girl pop music. So I'm really excited for that. And then I also put out a song on SoundCloud. Most of my music that I put on SoundCloud is either a mix or just like a random song that I'm like, this is good but not good enough to be attached to my name. So I put it on SoundCloud. So yeah.
So on SoundCloud, what should people search on SoundCloud?
If you just search CleoTheeDoll, my mixes and songs should pop up. I have like a few songs on SoundCloud that aren't on like official platforms, but you know, some of the best music is the unreleased music. If
Honestly,
we want to clock that,
like I'd be on there listening. And yes, CleoTheeDoll also on Instagram. If you wanna stay in tune.
Or Asunaku too.
Yes.
ASUNAKUU. Which is funny because like people follow me on CleoTheeDoll. I'm like, girl, I don't use that account.
I
Like,
know.
I just put flyers and stuff on there as like a archive kind of.
Yeah. Like I feel like the real content and like by the real
Not
content,
the real
I mean
content.
the real content, the real Cleo.
Oh
No, I love it though. Well,
do
thank
too.
you.
Of course,
I love it. I'm so excited to see your
you.
set.
Yeah.
I'm so excited to shake butt.
Yeah.
It's gonna be good.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
It's gonna be fun.
Yay! Boo!
I'm excited. I'm like,
I'm excited to have you here. So, Cleo is part of like the queer nightlife scene here in Detroit, but also in Toledo. And so I wanted to just like get people to know a little bit more like the kind of music that you do and like what you enjoy and what you're kind of like inspired by.
I feel like my music is just inspired by everything in my head. Like, I don't know. I feel like when I'm performing, like when I'm DJing, I just transform and I'm not really there in the moment. But it's more inspired by like, I feel like when you're like at a rave and it's all sweaty and it's like humid, but you're just dancing, you don't care. That's what I want to give. And so that's what I like draw my inspiration from.
For sure. Yeah. And I always feel that feeling. I've been to Cleo's performances before at the Dolls Night and at UFO Bar and at Marble with the Divalocity.
Shout out to Adrian Duck. Love them.
Big shout out. Yeah. So like I know those have been like really amazing supports for you. Like I wanted to ask about like when you first started in Detroit, like who were your like first connections that really helped like plug you in and feel more comfortable?
I'd say there's a lot of people who like plugged me in or like connected me in terms of DJing, but people who made me comfortable are like, you know, Christian. That's like my big bro. He's always made me feel comfortable. But it's really just like all my friends and everyone who's made me feel comfortable, especially coming from like Ohio. Detroit is very different from Toledo, Ohio. So, you know.
Because I was curious to like hear your perspective on that of like the difference between Toledo and Detroit, and like you said you're moving here and stuff, and kind of like
hopefully.
yeah, you're thinking about
Fingers
it. It's in progress. In progress, yeah. No, we love you here, so we are happy to have you here. Toledo versus Detroit in terms of like I guess like the techno and like house music scene and like also just like queer like community too.
There's like queer community in Toledo. I don't really like hang out in Toledo. I just am from there, so I'm like, you know. In terms of like night scene, I mean, there's kind of a night scene. Like, I don't really think there's a heavy hitter for techno. There's definitely people who like it. I think they actually have like a mini Tech Troy. Like, it's not called Tech Troy, but like they have a techno festival in Toledo that I just saw going on. But I don't think it's as big as Detroit.
Yeah, no, because when I saw like the stuff about Tech Troy, it was like, oh, this is like the only free techno festival.
It probably
around.
is, honestly.
Yeah, which I like couldn't believe that. I was like, is that true?
I could, the way there's $40 covers at every door, but you know.
You're so right. Yeah, if we're talking about what we want to advocate for,
Well,
maybe a sliding scale.
Maybe go down a little bit,
Little
but it's
bit.
okay. It's okay.
Yeah, no. I mean, I know like our divas that perform like gotta get their bag.
Yeah, I
You
love
know,
that. I mean,
so-
yeah, I love the bag.
Yeah,
I love when it comes
right?
my way. So
I know.
pay that $40 cover.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, like, it's nice, like, to have, like, some events, like, mixed in, like, when the Dolls
Right.
Night is on Wednesdays,
Yeah.
and, like, it can be just, like, donation-based only, and, like, they just meet you where you're at, so, like, it's been nice.
Yeah, I
to
love
have
Dolls
those.
Night. I love Idel, Jay Swan. I would say they were like pretty there. I would say I met a lot of friends through Dolls Night. So shout out to Dolls Night. I love Dolls Night.
Yeah, I just feel like everywhere I go, there's still, like, in my heart, like, the best ever, like, experience
Yeah.
that I've gotten for, like, queer nightlife, like, the type of community that
sure.
they attract. It just, like, always feels so good and comfortable, and, like, I can be my little diva self and, you know, be
Your
with the
diva
dolls,
self.
you know?
With DIVAS.
Because, like, when you go to, like, Big Pink or, like, any of those other places, like,
I
you're
actually
not...
like Big Pink. Big Pink was fun.
Yeah?
it
Did
was
you go
fun.
there for the, like, first time recently?
Yeah, I did. It was
Yeah.
like rap night. It was like Queen rap night or something, but it was fun. I loved it.
Yeah.
I actually went with Swan. It was it was fun.
That is fun. No, it's a cool place. I like, they had, like, Problematic Black Hottie there. I don't know if you've seen
I know
her.
who she is. She just played with
Yeah.
Planet Kaya last night, actually.
Oh my god. Was that at UFO?
Yeah.
Yeah. They're both really good. So, yeah, tell us what you kind of been working on and what's been inspiring you lately.
So lately, I've been staying away from the club roots. Shocking, because I'm in the club all the time. But I feel like I'm more in like my all punk rock or like more like sad music, sadly. But I feel like it's still good. Hopefully, by the time this video is out, I've dropped it. Like I want to release it pretty soon.
Yeah, I'll try to align those. Yeah.
Yes, I love that.
Yeah, no, for sure. I'll be there to help push the announcement and the rollout because
that.
I'm just as excited. I'm a self-proclaimed Cleonator.
Yes, Cleonators!
Yeah,
Oh my
shout out to the
God.
Cleonators. I hope
Hi,
y'all are all
Cleonators.
here. This is for y'all.
It's funny, like I would say Cleonator as like a joke. Like I just be like Cleonators, and then it's actually somewhat turning into a thing. Like the
Yeah.
more that I DJ and stuff, and be like, people be
Yeah.
like, I'm a Cleonator. Duck, do you know Duck Trash?
Yeah.
Bro, Duck Trash is so funny. Duck will be like, Cleo Nation. Every time she sees me, I'm like, Duck,
Literally,
please.
yeah.
Duck is hilarious. I love them.
Yeah, take me to Cleo Nation Island. And we all just listen to sexy, hot, sweating music. And we're just all just
Well, yes.
the whole time. I love that. Well, Boots, I'm excited. I'm just excited to see what you do. I want a music video.
I want to make one too. We'll
Yeah,
see.
yeah.
Let's manifest.
Like we're manifesting music videos.
Oh, yes.
And like the fits. I always get excited when I'm like, I see a new
Yeah.
Cleo effect come out. I'm like, oh my god.
Oh my
Oh my god.
gosh. Oh my god.
Yes,
Yeah, I love
yeah.
that.
I know. I love getting inspired by like seeing the other divas and dolls like at the nightlife, and I'm like, oh, I gotta turn up even harder. So that's why like today I was like, ooh, I like literally looked at your Instagram page and I was like, okay, get inspired.
Okay,
And then I was like, I'm gonna wear my little skirt and I'm gonna wear my
Actually, I very see
boots.
this for me. Yeah, this is something I would wear. Like, I'm like, let me
Yeah.
switch it up. I've been getting more like colorful. Well, I don't
Yeah.
know. I need to start dressing again. I've been like
Yeah.
slacking, loke, but I like no. Last dolls night, I think last time you saw me when I had like the plaid skirt with the heel
Yeah.
and the white tank top. That was a fab outfit.
That's
It
a
was
fab
simple but
outfit.
fab.
Oh yeah. Like I feel like
Loved.
it's so like classic Cleo.
Well, yes, like
Yeah.
I do. I feel like I have a staple look, and it's kind of crazy to think like, oh, this is a Cleo outfit. Like,
Yeah.
love that.
Exactly. Exactly. No, that's how I felt. And I was like, oh, I'm so excited. So yeah, if you're a Cleonator, you serve puss.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. Well, yes. What else? Okay. Love it. I guess I just wanted to talk about how like the scene queer nightlife has impacted me as a person, because I feel like in this past year, like just being there like makes me feel so much more comfortable in my skin, like has made me feel like just so much more connected to the community here. Like I didn't think that was possible in Detroit here, and then like you realize how like tight knit of a community like it really is. And like I swear every single person I met, like everybody you've mentioned is like such wonderful people, like are so excited just like that you're there. And you know, like I don't know, they just like inspire me all the time. Also creatively, like I was like, man, I just really want to pursue like this Divas with Ideas stuff and like lift up like these people like you in the community, because like I just think like you're really cool, and like I want more people to see who you are and like, you know, provide that platform. So it's really exciting. And I just, yeah, I don't know, how would you kind of,
Thanks.
yeah.
I would say the queer nightlife in Detroit has like, I mean, I guess it's helped me feel more secure in my transitioning. I've also met cool people, like romantically also, that's like propelled me in ways. I feel like it's really helped me find out what I want to do in life or what I may want to do. Like I don't know, I never really thought DJing would like take off, but I kind of manifested, and now
Yeah.
it's working. Like I don't know, everyone loves my music, and I love making music. I love spinning and just propelling queer nightlife. Hopefully, start my own parties. Like I would love to do that. It'd be
Oh
so much
yeah.
fun
Cleo
putting that
Nation
out
parties.
there. Well, yes, I feel like it would be fun.
Yeah.
Like, and I don't know. Like I would want it to be like queer safe. I would want everyone to come. Like I feel like just sharing music, and it's like if it's good music, anyone would be there.
Right.
But definitely like it's still catered to queer people.
Right. Yeah, I mean it's still like the safe space. And like I don't know, like with like the diva stuff I'm doing, like it's for like anybody can be a diva.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like anybody can go to like a queer party. You don't have to be queer to go.
Yeah.
You know? But it's just like, you know, we're making sure like their voices are putting on top first, because sometimes that isn't like, even though we're doing that in this space, that isn't the reality
Yeah.
a lot of the time outside of this. And like I know you've probably like encountered that just like in your experience of like getting gigs and like figuring out like where outside of the queer nightlife like space like can you dip into, like what's that been like for you?
I would say most of my gigs have been queer, but playing at like clubs like Spotlight and Marble, you're gonna get like the straight crowds. And they still like the music. Like I've had people be like, "Oh my God, I recognize you from whatever set," and then be like, "You did good." Like I'm like, okay, period. Like I love that. But yeah.
Yeah. Boots.
Down.
Talking about like what we want to see more of in the community, does anything come like to mind for you immediately when I say that? Like the queer nightlife scene, or if it's just like in general for like support?
I would say, speaking on Detroit nightlife, I wish more dolls would DJ. For one, like I feel like some of the best DJing dolls. I mean, some of the best DJs are dolls. Like,
Mm-hmm.
obviously for reasons we all know, but you know,
Yeah.
not all the dolls want to DJ. Some of the dolls just want to be dolls. Some of the girls just want to be the girls, and that's
Yeah.
valid. So that's what I think pushes me because I'm like doing something right to where everyone can enjoy my music virtually, and I'm like, period.
Right. Exactly. And like when you said it, I was like thinking, because yeah, you're definitely right in terms of like seeing other dolls like on top, like getting, opportunities and things like that. Like outside of Detroit, is there anybody that like you've seen, like other dolls that inspire you that aren't
Um,
around here but you've seen online?
Yeah, I would say literally every other major city has headlining like dolls, so it's not like
Mm,
city based, but like Gaf Jafar, aka Safi, we were watching her set earlier. I love
yes.
Safi. Safi's
So
my
good.
sister. Like shout out Safi. Juliana Huxtable is like a big one. Like love
Mm,
her. She's so fab. Ariel Zatina, like Chicago sister. Love her. Like
mm.
she's doing the thing. She's like amazing. You know Diva Down?
Is that the like where it's like Diva down,
Yes, that's
Diva
it by
down?
her. I'm just like tour
I love that
producing.
one.
I would say even like Horse Girl. I mean not Horse Girl. Oh my god. I'd say even like Arca. Like
Oh
Arca's kind of
yeah.
like pushed over there a bit into like the mainstream stuff and being up there and like it's like when you hear those names on like bills, those are people that are like gonna draw people.
Yeah.
And like I've had that experience too, like at some of my sets. Like I remember Spotlight when I played out on the patio.
Yeah.
Um, when I played out on the patio and it was like full of people all the way to the back. I was like, I've never seen Spotlight this packed, but I had it packed, and
Mm-hmm.
everyone was dancing. I was like, ah, oh
Yeah.
my god, I love you all. Like that's crazy that everyone wanted to like see my set and
Yeah.
like experience it and enjoy it. But even other times when I like DJ, if it's something in Detroit, like people will come out to see me and be like, Cleo, I'm coming because of you. I'm like, oh my god, okay, I love that.
Yeah. And that's what I love about Detroit. Like the support is is so good, especially for like creative stuff. Like if you know, like
Yeah.
just in general, like outside of even music and things like that, like all my friends that I've met around here, like I'm able to tap in with them creatively for something or the other, whether it's like they're creating visual art, like Dan and stuff. And then a lot of like the divas and dolls also are like involved with some sort of like community based work.
Yeah.
I've noticed like a ton, whether it's like education or social work or like public health people, environmental justice, science,
Yeah.
whatever. Like there's so many people I've met just like out and I'm like talking to them outside at the clubs, and then I learned like that, they're literally like went through the same program as me, and like that happens so often. And I was curious to ask you about like, because I know that, are you in school right now? Or yeah.
No, I took a break. That's
Yeah.
crazy. School. No. Honestly, juggling school and like DJing was like
It's a lot.
it was a lot because I
Yeah.
would like, especially when I was actually like getting booked consistently. I'm like, okay, well, one, I have to prep for this gig, then I also have to like
Mm,
find all the music. Like finding music takes like hours, especially when
right.
you're catering for a certain sound, and then it's
Mm,
actually like getting ready for the gig. I'm just like, ugh, oh my
yeah.
god. But I didn't drop, I didn't like drop out of school or stop school for DJing. Like
Mm-hmm.
school is definitely very important.
Yeah.
But I also am working too. So it's like working and DJing, those are two things that'll help me financially. And school
Right.
can like I'm still young.
Right. It'll
So
always be there.
yeah, I wanna like jump on me having a career
Yeah.
established and then also like going to school. That'd be fun.
Right. Yeah. Because I mean, it's like going like where the passion is and like
Yeah.
where you want to put your energy, and like definitely like heavy on both of those things, because like it was really it's hard right even now, like I'm not in school anymore, but I'm trying to like do this diva stuff, and then I'm like work 40 hours a week as a social worker, and so it's just like the burnt out that like comes from like just like talking to people all day, and then like I want to be on social media for like the other parts of my day or recording things or so it's just like, you know, it's a lot of energy, it's a lot of work, and that's why like I waited until I was done with school to like pursue any of this stuff. So it's like you really have to like decide like, you know, okay, like I'm gonna take a break from this and work on this, and so like, you know, you're focusing on your music and like building that up, and that's kind of like, you know, what I'm doing now. It's like after I finish that, and so it's just like, you know, everybody has like their own path, and that's why like I like to like this is really nice, I think, for other people to see, you know, like that, like if there's no like linear path, you know, or something like that for pursuing creative things, and like any path that you choose is all valid, you know, because like you're doing in the end what's best for you, and
that's all that matters.
Exactly.
Honestly, sometimes you just have to put yourself first and not think about what everyone else has to say or things.
Exactly. Yeah. Ooh, I kind of like just connecting back to the Divas with Ideas stuff, and because we're kind of like doing like this is like form of like advocacy and support, and I'm just curious to see like what you're passionate.
Can I get my lip gloss real quick?
Oh my god, yeah. Take a break if you need. Like
no, I don't need a break. I just need my lip gloss. That's all. I'm like
I could also put on some lip gloss. So, you multifaceted, multi-talented diva. I wanted to ask just like about outside of like DJing and stuff, like any of your other passions, because you said that like you were in school, but like not anymore. But is there other things that you're passionate about, like that you wanted to share, I guess?
I play video games. That's like it. Like honestly, all I do is I like party, work, and like. But partying's like working too now. Like
I know,
honestly, like even when I'm at work, like I'm always listening to music, building my next set in my head.
Yeah.
Like literally, I'm always DJing in my head, which is like crazy. But I'm always thinking about like how do I want people to feel, or how do I want them to like extend themselves. And it's kind of crazy because I feel like CleoTheeDoll to me is like kind of like separate from Cleo. Like I don't know, I feel like being out and like when people see me, like especially when I'm all done up or it's me DJing, I'm very like strict kinda. I don't know, or I'm like
You're locked
very
in.
I'm locked in.
Because it's important
like
to you.
it is. Even when I get there, I'm like nervous because I'm like thinking about what I'm gonna do, and I guess people can't tell I'm nervous when I DJ. I'm literally that's another reason I'm always looking down, is because I'm really nervous and I can't look up. But yeah, that's why I feel like CleoTheeDoll, like especially when I'm DJing, is like separate from Cleo. Like it's still me, but it's just like more locked in and more like perfect in my mind, more like more confidence. And I think that's like tying it with like my experiences in Detroit, but I'm still Cleo, I guess. Like I don't know how to describe it. It's like it feels weird having like people like me a lot, and then like also believing in me, and then just like coming to hear me and experience it. I'm like, oh my god, I love it. Like it's just fun. And like that's what I really do it for. Like when I was like first started DJing and stuff, or just music, it wasn't really like for money. Which there's definitely DJs out there who DJ for money. No comment. And DJ for music. Like when you love music. It's like music, it's for the music. But that doesn't mean you shouldn't get paid for your talent and giving it. But it's like when you really think back to queer nightlife, especially like money shouldn't really be an issue. Like money, like it should be like, okay, well, we want you to experience this music, and that's why I like to pay what you can, because I feel like people are honestly honest, like especially when it's queer stuff. Like I feel like people will pay not bad. Like I don't know, like I feel like when you just think of like some parties where it's like for the money or like for the clout or whatever, it's like you just think there's negative intentions, kind of. But like when you're with the queer people, like, and there's queer people who do it just for money too, but it's like
Yeah.
the places I go, they're pretty cool.
Yeah. I mean, because, yeah, like, it's like the main part is the community
Yeah.
and the connection and people, like, connecting with your art. Like you're saying, like, that's why we do what we do, you know, is
Yeah.
like, so, you know, we can see, like, other people connect with their stuff and be like, yeah, like, and just feel happy, like, and enjoy, like, you know, music and creating, like, it's just like, it's such a euphoric feeling, like, getting into that state of creating and like figuring out new ideas. Like,
Yeah.
ever since like I started like doing this kind of Divas with Ideas stuff, like I can't stop like thinking about
Good, I love
ideas like all the
that.
time. I'm like at work, I'm like, I want to listen to like podcasts so I can learn about like how to ask questions better and like how are people formatting this stuff to make people feel comfortable to like talk about themselves. And like I really just like, there's that like you're saying, like you're like, I want to make sure I make it like something where like people like and like, you know, like can feel like they see themselves in this.
Yeah.
And like I feel like I'm communicating myself in the way that I really want to, because sometimes you don't, you know.
Yeah,
And like that's like the learning
that's true.
process of like creation and stuff, and like getting the feedback. And like it can be like nerve-wracking, and like, you know, you get up there and you're nervous, but then you're like, it's so worth it when you see
Yeah.
like the feedback. You're like, oh my god, yes, I'm validated, like it's okay, you know. And like
So worth them.
yeah, exactly. Like every time like I put like a video out or something, I'm like, oh my god, like I don't know what I'm doing, like. But then I'm like, no, like, and then people like
Yeah, I feel
respond and
that
they're
for
like,
sure.
no, we're excited about this. I'm like, you are?
Yeah, I love that.
So yeah, I feel you on that very much. But yeah, I guess to wrap things kind of like up with everything we've been talking about, I like doing like kind of like a call to action, whether it's like to the community or if it's to, you know, the people that you make music for, or if it's the people that you want to see making more of, you know, like, is there anything you kind of want to loop back over to be like this, like?
I feel like with everything said that we need to protect the dolls more. Everyone says they love a doll. Like, you guys love a doll when she's DJing or when she's serving a look. I need everyone to like actually protect the dolls when we're out. Like, stand up for the dolls, physically protect the dolls. Like, be there for the dolls, especially when there's dolls and then there's like, you know, the T-girls, like, and I feel like the dolls are the ones who are like we see out in nightlife, and they represent the T-girls, kinda. Like, I feel like T-girls, that's everyone. Like, that's just all the T-girls. With the dolls, when I think of the dolls, it's like the girls who are out in the queer scene, or the dolls who are like doing the community service, doing all the work. Like, those are the dolls. Like, they're the ones who are like,
Yeah.
they need the protecting. The T-girls need protecting. Everyone needs protecting. And gay boys need to step up.
Yes.
The gay boys need to do their job, step up, like. But I definitely had a few gay boys step up. I can't lie. They helped me today. I love them. So the gay boys who know that's for, they know who that's for. That's all they need to know. Like, do your job.
Yeah, yeah. Keep on going in that direction, because, you know, we need to have our community around us,
do.
you know, lifting
We
us
do.
up more. Like, you know, because, like, obviously we always say, like everybody should be, but, like, definitely the people in the community who really get us and understand us, you
Yes.
know, should be showing up for us and, like, making sure we have our safe spaces and are clear on, like, you know, how people want to be protected and, like, you know,
Yeah.
want to be seen, and, like, to be able to, like, give space to hear about that more, because I feel like it was really hard for me to find stuff online of people just like interviewing the dolls and hearing from them of like, what do they want to see more? How has this been making them feel about, you know, where they are in their life and like in their
Yeah.
career and what they're doing. And like, it's so important to hear about that, because, you know, like the real life experience of what
Yeah.
people go through. So yeah, I'm just really grateful that you're here.
I'm grateful that I'm here too.
Yeah, it's so nice. So I'm very appreciative.
Of course, anytime.
Yeah.
I love that.
Okay. Well, I feel like that's everything. I think the only other thing I have written down here's Diva jingle.
Okay, I'm excited.
If you want to do a little Diva.
What? Okay.
So it's a little hard, and we just go Diva at the same time.
I'm locked in.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3.
Diva.
I know, it gets me every
It's
time.
cute. It's
It is
cute.